And for Off the Block, I'm Vane Lopes, joined alongside by Jonathan Bates and Cindy Lewis, as we are here from the Vault in Fairfax Arena, talking about the two semifinal matches that we just saw, or the two opening round matches that we just saw. Winners got to the semifinals. Those winners were Long Beach State and Penn State. Jonathan, let's talk about the Penn State matchup. Cal Fisher. Wow. Can you say any more than the job he was able to do tonight?
All around great performance from the service line, 3 aces, attacking 18 kills, 533, but his 7 blocks. The biggest difference between Ohio State and Penn State tonight was the block. He had 7 blocks. Owen Rose had 8 blocks, and Ohio State was just not able to overcome that.
Yeah. And Ohio State was hitting 400 for most of the match, finished in the 360s. I really was impressed by the job Cole Bogner was able to do, especially blocking out some of the chatter coming from the Ohio State bench throughout the night. I think Wildman was playing great. So this now leads to the next question. Why we got Cindy in here. Cindy, they now play Hawaii in the semifinals. This feels like it's going to be one of the better semifinals we've seen in a long time.
I thought last year's were really good semifinals too, because when UCLA plays Long Beach State and Hawaii plays Ball State, that could have gone either way, and we could have had UCLA Ball State in the
we would have wanted it to go another way. I'll just be honest, okay. as a Ball State, no. I'll joking aside, but yeah.
They both went 5 last year, and I thought those were pretty intense matches too. It could have gone either way.
Yeah.
I think this has the potential to be a classic. I really do. I think you've got two high-powered offenses, and it'll be interesting to see where the blocking matchups are.
Yeah, I think that's going. You're exactly right. Talking about blocking, probably good that Toby, we saw him back in the lineup tonight.
Well, and he missed the first 2 sets, but the burst of energy that he provided in the third set and the fourth set, you could tell that just turned around the match, because it was tied at 1-1, and it could go any way, and just the way that his physical presence, his energy, just really keyed them to victory.
You know what I saw about him is how he's developed just in the few months that we haven't seen him since he last played Hawaii. You saw him as just a wonderful athletic specimen going, this kid's going to be really good, really fast, and I think he's showing that he is.
So we know that's the one semifinal set. Other side of the bracket, Long Beach State got past Grand Canyon. I think, side note, Grand Canyon, they showed that they belonged once again. They played great season. But looking forward now to this Long Beach State team, tough task against Hawaii. Cindy, do you think that they have a chance?
Well, of course. They swept Hawaii the first night they played in Honolulu.
Yeah.
So, but looking at how Hawaii came back the next night, it'll be interesting to see what happens. If they can keep, it's very much like what people do to Jakob Tella. If they can keep him off the net.
Yeah.
Same thing with Aiden Knight. If they can keep him off the net, he can't do what he did tonight when he ran his middle.
Right.
So I think that'll be key. When we asked Coach Pav, who's the key? Is there an X factor? I think tonight. My X factor for Hawaii, if I can go back.
Oh yeah.
My X factor is Chaz Galloway. Yeah. I think if Chaz can pass and people target him on serve, I think if he comes out and passes as well as he has been lately, they're going to be hard to stop because they just have too many weapons. If they can keep Jakob on the net and to let the unicorn do his thing, as they say. But yeah, I think if Beach doesn't pass well, we've seen them not pass well. They didn't pass well against Irvine and got swept. And
Yeah, and once again, Beach playing UCLA. I think I misspoke in the semifinal. Sorry, Jonathan, go ahead.
Oh, I think one thing that we saw in the opening round match is there's a big question mark at outside attacker for Long Beach State. They started with Harlan, and then Chip Hannes came in. Chip Hannes is not 100% right now. Maybe gets to 100% by Thursday, but neither of them were very on the top of the game today. And I think the biggest difference to me between Long Beach and Hawaii is that, and correct me if I'm wrong, Hawaii can have a little bit of an off night and still win. I think Long Beach State needs to have a almost perfect game for them to win.
Well, especially going up against a really good UCLA team. Led the nation in attack percentage, hit more than 400 in both wins against Long Beach State earlier. But that's going to be for Thursday. Tonight, if you're Allen Knife, if you're the Beach, if you are Penn State, you can enjoy this. You survive, your season moves on. And just like they're moving on, we're going to continue to move on with our coverage. So you're going to want to stay here at offtheblogblog.com for all your men's volleyball news and analysis.